Welcome. Today. Something
Morning.
with marshmallows and peanut butter.
So, today is, see, don't you love the knife I got? It's like Zorro.
Zorro?
The sword, when he, like, glints it in the sun. Shut up.
And some extra peanut butter.
Because I think it's going to be too, alright.
So here's the story. I didn't know what she was doing. She made this, right? So she's making it. And we don't have peanut butter fluff, because that's
what it calls for.
Bad for you stuff in it. I'm sure there's an organic kind, but whatever. So she was making this bread, and I was like, I don't know what that is. So then she takes these giant marshmallows and starts flattening them and pulling them apart, and then like smearing them as best as she can on this bread, right?
It was pretty melted. It was good.
And so I just lost my train of thought. That was weird. Can't imagine why. So then she starts like smearing peanut butter. It's dripping. I mean, look, this is like covered in peanut butter. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. What are we doing today? Fluffernutters, really? Okay.
I couldn't figure out why it was called Fluffernutters. Then I got it. Marshmallow fluff.
And peanut butter.
Nutters? Like nutter butters, except for the thing is, peanuts are not nuts. They're legumes. Whatever.
That's beside the point.
But you needed to know it anyway.
I do love peanut butter.
Eat
Must say.
Me too.
It's amazing. Anything with peanut butter is better.
My phone pretends not to recognize my left thumb now. I mean finger. Left thumb. Fingerprint. So, we were talking about stuff. And, you know.
So, I drool in my sleep. Now, if anybody else doesn't do this...
Earlier she drooled. And I was just like, what the crap? But then,
yeah.
You know, I'm like, well, it's Lindy. You know, so it makes sense.
So, well, okay, so I was cleaning I was doing dishes. And this was actually
so
yesterday.
Absorbed into what she was doing.
I drooled yesterday. So I was doing dishes. And a drop of drool came out of my mouth. And I'm like, what the crap? How old am I? How old am I? But here's the thing. You drool in your sleep. I know you do. I drool in my sleep. And in order...
Occasionally. Not very often.
So, what I have to do, and this might be more than you want to know about me, but, you know, hold on to your seats, I guess. When I sleep on my side, I have to put the pillow against, like, this close to my mouth, like this, so that I don't have drool come out of my mouth and go down my face and wake me up. So instead, my pillow absorbs the spit, and I have to wash my pillow quite regularly, obviously. So that's something that I do when I'm sleeping. I don't really know what this has to do with anything, but, you know, it's good for you to know.
I thought she was going to say, I put my pillow close to my face so that it, like, shuts my mouth so that I don't drool at all. Because once in a while I have to do that, but not very often. And then I hear this, and this is completely hilarious and outrageous. Nope. Because I once in a while have to do that. But one thing that I do have to do in order to sleep at all is I have to have both of my ears covered.
She watched some movie when we were younger that traumatized her for life.
It's a perceived trauma. Because there was nothing really traumatizing about it because it's non-existent, the thing. Well, so I went to this girl's house who was my friend. You know, I think her name was Emily or some...
Usually
typical name.
People's houses we go to are friends. Especially when we're kids. We don't just randomly go to people's houses unless they're our friends.
Well, I'm pretty sure that
anyway,
some people...
So you were at Emily's house. Emily Elephant? I'm sorry. So you went to Emily's house and?
What was her name? Emily... something. I know where she lived then. She had a giant iguana. Anyway, and so I was at her house, and their whole family were completely obsessed with the X-Files. And so there was this one where it was like, you
watching X-Files with the lights on. Amazing.
Harrison Ford, I'm getting frantic. Something. So this finest of the flavors. I can't help it if you think about it when I'm mad. Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. Kind of hard to. Oh, I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean. Well, you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeves. I have a history of.
I don't know how you know all the words to that song. That's as much as I know.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Anyway. Bare Naked Ladies.
So, X-Files.
So.
You're watching it.
Not with the lights on. And so, their whole family were completely obsessed with it. And she was my age, you know. And none of them really freaked me out. I'm not one of those people that gets freaked out very easily. But there was this one. So, like, reading The Giver and pretty much anything, I always knew that, like, my number one sense, the one that was the most important to me, the one that I paid the most attention to, the one that I heeded its sense, you know, telling me anything the most was my hearing. And then probably smell. I pay attention to that a lot too, but ears first. So, she was watching them, and there were these guys that went up to the Arctic, and they went to investigate what happened because there were a team of scientists that went up there before that had died. The whole team. So we went up there to figure out how. Well, one of the girls got this weird, this is all sci-fi, so it's not real, just to let you know. Got a bug.
Really? X-Files is not real?
No. Got a bug in their ear. And this bug, like, goes to your brain and takes over your mind. So
ridiculous.
Then they, like, spent the whole entire, well, anyway, it doesn't matter. If you want to really know what it is about, it's an X-Files show, and it's something about ears. So I was just like, my ears! It happens when you sleep! For whatever reason. I don't even remember if in the show it happened when they were sleeping, but it was going to happen to me.
She didn't want anything to be crawling in her ears, so now she has to wear, like...
So, I started covering up my ears, both of my ears. Like, I sleep on, like, either
Here's
on my back...
something else she made. Some lemon water. Oops. Good thing that was in water. It's water with lemon ground up in it.
And honey.
Can't taste it.
Just because she's obsessed with sweets. You know, my favorite sweet thing is people. When people are sweet. So, alright. I started covering up both of my ears. Like, I'll lay on my back and I'll sleep with my head turned to one side so that my ear is covered by the pillow, and then the other one I have to have, like, even if the entire rest of my body is uncovered, I have to have something over both of my ears. And so I have no fear of this X-Files show anymore. No, nothing, no belief in that or anything like that. But I developed the habit of sleeping with my ears covered, and I can't break it. It's just like, it's there. And so, yeah.
We were going to talk about something else today.
And we still are. We're going to talk about woman road warriors. So, what a woman road warrior is, it was not too long ago. I know that. Because I actually want to read you what it says about it, because I think it's pretty cool. It's the first one. It's at the top. Maybe it was a while ago, but I'll get there in just a second. It's like, oh, never mind. It's not the last. It's the last one. Oh, hey, look at that. September 26th. Not a week ago. Over a week ago. So Tuesday, September 26th. Almost a week ago. Sort of. Not really. Almost 2 weeks ago. Okay. National Woman Road Warrior Day was created to celebrate and honor businesswomen who travel significantly for work. It is observed annually on the fourth Tuesday in September. And I didn't really care about, like, the businesswoman thing. I just cared about the traveling thing. Because, I mean, if you can, like, make your job to where you get to travel and, like, meet people and lift them up, support them, build them up, you know, go you. Because that's what I'm going to be someday. Soon. Someday very soon.
So tell us about your...
Wait, you talk about why you love Woman Road Warriors. She likes to travel too.
This is what I want to do. I'll talk about it, okay? I would love to be not a traveling... Road warrior. No, not a traveling journalist or anything like that. I would rather...
No, that's not what it means. Traveling for
I know, I would want
personal development. Traveling that's what a Woman Road Warrior is.
I would want to travel to be a photographer, like a traveling photographer, working mom, traveling faraway places.
So you would be a Woman Road Warrior.
Exactly. That's the point. That's my point.
And I would not mind doing anything as long as it built up and supported somebody.
Tell us about your
especially music.
Traveling road warrior moms or aunts or grandmas or sisters-in-law or whatever, and how you support them.
And build a Fluffernutter.
And
show
post
us pictures. Please.
Yes, we love seeing your pictures.
Yes. So far we've really only had one person post their pictures. Please post more. We love them. And
so thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. And please subscribe, comment, like, share, tell everybody. And may adventures be in your cards.